700. Woo! It is the 9th? Is it the 9th?
Yes.
It's the 9th of January. We're gonna do a marathon day today. Might be finishing it in the dark, but we're gonna do the distance. Let you know how it goes in a second. 43.6 Ks.
Easy. No problem.
We did it. Not a worry in the world. Feel fantastic. French writer Marcel Proust dedicated much of his life's work to showing that life's magic lies not in grand gestures, but in the tiny, often overlooked moments. Te Araroa was making me look closer. I began to find real joy in the mundane, in the everyday, and marveling at things I'd never considered to notice before. It was as though the world itself was opening up, revealing beauty I had never thought to look for.
They're just chewing away. Man, this is unbelievable. Just walking through like farmland, but it feels like I'm walking through Scotland in the Highlands. It's incredible. I've just lost one of my poles again. We came to the cafe ground, which was fantastic. They had cold water, which was so refreshing. And it meant that my breakfast this morning had cold milk as well.
With a newfound appreciation for the small things and another new pole on its way, we pressed on, eager to see what else the trail had to reveal.
Am I gonna ruin your video if I go in with my bare ass?
Walking had been about patience, about taking in the world one step at a time and letting each moment unfold. But on the timber trail, everything changed. On bikes, the world rushed by in a blur of wind and adrenaline, and we embraced the speed and freedom we had on two wheels. We hit the 1,000 kilometer mark, and by the time we made it to the next town, I was really in need of some new camp shoes. Look at that. Bye-bye. New shoes. Rocking the latest trail fashion, we marched onwards towards Tongariro.
You can travel a country in a van. You can do it all sorts of ways. But when it's just you in a backpack, you feel vulnerable and exposed to moments that challenge everything you think you're capable of. Each new situation pushes you to adapt, to trust yourself in ways you never expected. And I really feel like it's changing me / growing me as a person. And it's fantastic, so highly recommend it. Like, look at this. It's 7:30 in the morning. Just going for a stroll. It's fantastic. So if you can't get away to walk the length of a country for 4 months, I don't know, there's so many different avenues you can get out of your comfort zone. Just try something new because you feel better for it. Yeah, motivational. I know. New Zealand seems to have this very funny way of always pulling out a completely new landscape. And this is another one. It's just like, I was in a forest yesterday, and now I'm on a volcano, and it's all walking distance. Wow.
The TA was quickly becoming highlight after highlight, so we decided to step off the trail and see more of the area with a hike around Mount Ruapehu, a mountain as cold as it was hard to say.
That's Mount Ruapahi.
Our detour complete, we geared up for the Whanganui River, a section where we'd swap our trail runners for paddles and life jackets. What we didn't expect was the year's worth of rain that hit us like a truck.
It's a little bit miserable.
With the river too dangerous to paddle, we made the most of 3 unexpected rest days, fixing gear, taking stock, and waiting for the all clear.
Oh-ho!
Because of all the rain, the river was moving with pace, so we were doing a lot less paddling than expected and a lot more floating and enjoying the scenery. The Wanganui River holds profound spiritual and cultural significance for the Maori people of the Wanganui region, so much so that it became the first river in the world to be granted legal personhood. For generations, it's provided sustenance, served as a vital transport route, and played a central role in community life. The river was not only a source of food, but to Maori, the river embodies the spirits of their ancestors, offering guidance, protection, and a sacred connection to the divine. This connection is beautifully captured by the Maori proverb, Ko o te awa ko o. I am the river and the river is me. It reflects the deep bond between the people of the area and the river, a relationship built on mutual care and deep respect.
I can't remember anymore. So if you see my downeaster,
Tonight's humble abode is a wool shed.
And it's pretty cool. Comes fully stocked with sheep.
If there's any problems with falling asleep, just start counting them, I guess. While the river treated us well most of the time, it didn't hold back when it came to testing our friendships. Sharing a canoe is a quick lesson in patience, especially when steering straight means something different to everyone. By the time we reached solid ground, I was grateful for 2 things: that we were all still friends, and more importantly, that I finally had control of my own navigation again. I'm the proud new owner of some new socks. Pow. There's a comforting rhythm to life on the trail, waking up with the sun, packing your life into a bag, and moving forward step by step. Each small, familiar motion takes on a quiet significance. You find yourself stripped of distraction and focused on the essentials. In these routine moments, it feels as though you're reconnecting with something ancient, a way of living that strips back the noise from modern life and taps into instincts we've carried for thousands of years. Whilst my shoulders ached and the skin on my feet was slowly wearing away, it wasn't hard to find comfort in the uncomfortable. Well, what do you know? Halfway. The halfway point was a huge milestone, but it came with a sobering realization. We had to do all that again.
Yesterday, I walked into a tree branch. And
it already felt like we'd been walking forever, and if the rumors were true, the toughest days were still ahead of us.
we just got a supermarket delivery, and I got it very, very wrong. I'm carrying so much food, and right now I've got an unholy amount of skin missing from my foot. Today marks the beginning of the Tararua Ranges.
The Tararua Ranges loomed on the horizon, infamous for their rugged terrain and unpredictable weather. As exciting as it was to keep moving forward, I couldn't help but feel a knot of nervous anticipation. This is where the trail would demand everything we had, and then some.
Just down here is the South Island, just out that way.
Sorry, I'm standing in the way.
Not sure if the camera is going to pick it up.
Testing our persistence with views of cloud and cloud alone, the Tararuas were living up to their reputation. We had higher hopes for the days to follow, but instead were met with gale force winds.
Just come off the ridge into this, and it is beautiful. There's just moss everywhere. I don't think the camera's gonna do this justice. It feels like a magical wonderland, and it's so cool and very nice to be out of some wind. there is no greater feeling than putting on a pair of brand new socks. Holy moly.
The Tararuas pushed me to my limits. They were physically challenging, yes, but the hardest thing about the ranges was all in my head. I was freezing cold, soaked to the bone with sweat, berated by relentless winds, and my body was crying out for some rest. I wanted to stop. I wanted to be home. But as tough as they were, the Tararua Ranges felt like a turning point. Knowing I'd got through them made me feel invincible. I felt fitter and more determined than ever. And just a few days ahead, a place to heal, a place to rest, a place to reset, and importantly, a place where we could all eat like kings.
I can officially say that I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more because I did it. 1,000 miles done, baby. Having a great time out here today. And now I'm lost.